kitchen. It is peak summer, and that means we've got a huge watermelon. Sunday we went to H Mart to do a quick grocery run. This watermelon was on sale, so I'm going to give it a quick wash. I also have some strawberries. I bought a pack of strawberry frozen. Usually I do smoothie if I have bananas laying around. I'm kind of craving that idea of making strawberry crumbles. It's sort of like a pie, but using fruits at the bottom. And I also have 2 peaches. I don't like it when my peach is too soft, but I took out this much strawberries. I'm gonna do a butter, AP flour, oat, have a crumble top, and then we'll just stick it in the oven. It's super simple. I've watched recipe videos already. But yeah, I'm gonna cut the watermelon, put in the fridge so then it could get cold. Fruits are always much better when it's cold, and then later on we'll eat it with tahini. For dinner, I already prepared a batter bánh xèo, so I'm gonna do bánh xèo, and dessert will be the watermelon and maybe the strawberry peach crumble. Very excited because it's one of the hottest days this week. Yesterday I was out and about and it was so hot. It's right now 94 degrees. I've got about 2/3 of the watermelon. This is what I usually do. I just use a piece of saran wrap. Seal the top and now make space in the fridge. We'll stick this in the fridge. This bottle took me almost 2 years to finish. It's a huge bottle. Yeah, I'm gonna snack on some watermelon and then we'll stick this in the fridge. So good. Old-fashioned rolled oats. I'm gonna take out half a cup. And then half a cup of brown sugar. I do slightly less. 1/3. 2/3. Ground cinnamon. I'm gonna just sprinkle a little bit in here. A teaspoon of kosher salt. The recipe that I use, it calls for 1/3 cup of salted butter melted. But I kind of like the idea of crumbling the cold butter with my fingers. 3 tablespoon amount, because there's the measurement here on the packaging. I might use a little more. And then maybe cubes. One-third of a cup. Some demerara sugar left. I just use a small container just because this is how much I have left. A little bit of time has passed. I ended up baking this strawberry peach crumble for almost an hour because I peeked in and there was not a lot of color. I'm just afraid of eating raw flour. I'm gonna just make myself a little strawberry crumble plate. I don't have vanilla ice cream. I wish I do. Just not much colors happening, but I think that's how it's supposed to be. Ooh. It's kind of like liquidy in the bottom. I get it now that it might be a better idea if I use cornstarch. Wow. What do we do with this? I sort of like solidify the fruit juice. I think it will be so good. as a dessert in a cup later. I wish I had a scoop of vanilla ice cream because the fruit mixture here is sweet and tart and sour. I think I like how it is. It's not too sweet. The crumble top is slightly chewy. It's really, really nice.
It's really sweet.
It feels good.
This will give me time. She went to sleep more every night. 1 or 2 more hours is one of the ways that we like to depend on ourselves. And then she has
Yeah, do take a moment to sit with the flavor if you're not sure.
I'm sorry, but
Hey guys, I am in Soho. As you can tell by the background, I got invited to come and check out Faithfull the Brand sample sale. I got invited by them once last time and so glad to be invited back. Also, given a credit to shops, I'm gonna try to stay within the budget. Hey guys, I just got out from the sample sale. I was 15 minutes early and I was already the 6th person in line. Pretty happy with my haul and I got one of everything. A brown maxi linen dress, a little pareo, like a piece of fabric that's polka dot. I've been obsessed with polka dot lately. If you read my newsletter, you'd know. And then a lacy tank top, a striped shirt, and then a bikini. And I stayed within my budget. Very excited. I'm going to show you the haul tomorrow, along with other new clothing items that I have recently acquired. It's really hot out today. It's 86 and I don't know why I keep wearing the same shirt on the hottest days. And it's like so steamy inside. I already made dinner, so now I'm just going to put together a quick soup. And then dinner should be ready in like 5 minutes. Hey guys, for this portion of this week's vlog, I'm going to show you a cumulative collective haul of everything that I've recently acquired. There are a lot of clothes. I think I'm due for a haircut again. I've been putting my hair in a ponytail, so that's why it's been kind of weird. I'm gonna show you a few things that I recently got from COS. I actually placed this order so that it could arrive to an address in California, so then I could wear these pieces in Hawaii. These came 2 weeks after my Hawaii trip, so it was 3 weeks late and it was considered lost. I had to call the customer service and I had a refund. But I had to have it shipped to New York to my address, so obviously I had to pay for that myself, but basically these items I got for free. This is one of the items that I got from that COS order. It is a straw hat and I went with this black color floppy hat style, and I'm pretty sure you've seen me in it in last week's vlog. I wore it at the end when I gave you the tour of the cabin. I love hats. It's just a lazy way to accessorize your outfit. On bad hair days like this, I can just simply throw a hat on and be out the door. Speaking about hat, I also recently bought this hat on eBay, secondhand, and it's very worn. I didn't pay more than $10 for it, so that is okay. It is just a navy Ralph Lauren dad hat. Like, I suit this style of hat a lot, so I'd rather buy these hats secondhand on eBay, but again, it comes with the price as well because sometimes certain things show up worse than pictured. I got this beaded brown necklace. Pretty sure it's still available on the COS website. I will link everything if they are still available or the alternative, so make sure to check the description box. From the same COS order, this balconette style bikini top with the adjustable strap fits me perfectly, and this one is size 34B. I only bought the top because I actually have a Frankie bikini bottom that I got from a sample sale probably 2 years ago. Exact material, so I wore this in the wood fire bathtub at the cabin. I also bought this black maxi skirt from COS Studio, as you can tell by the logo. It was deeply marked down, and there's a slit. It's quite long and fancy, so I don't think I'm able to make this work in the summer walking around New York City at all. Like, it's more for like events, and if you want to pair it with fancy top, maybe like wedding or something. But yeah, this year I don't have any weddings to go to. And then this is my first My Theresa order. I had to email the customer service because they said that the orders were being delayed for some reason, but I wanted this order to arrive before my cabin trip, so it did come the day before I left. A really nice package. I don't really know what to do with this because it's like such a bright yellow color. I think I'm gonna just keep all my notebooks and stuff because I have a pile accumulated over there. I got 2 things, so My Theresa were doing extra 20% off everything, even the sale items are also included. I actually was after this one-piece swimsuit from Totem, and I was so close to buy it, the black version, full price, just less than a week before I placed an order on this, but I went with this one because it was on sale. And if you follow me on Instagram, you would recognize I wore it as a top when I styled it with my Janice Leone straw hat over there. It's, again, contrasting black and cream color. It's very classic scoop neck, very simple and timeless. I do own a one-piece swimsuit from Totem. It's one of my favorite, well-made and very stylish. Again, I'm so obsessed with swimwear, even though I don't really swim a lot. I just love going to the beach, especially in the summertime. I do think I can be able to wear these pieces once or twice this year because I do plan to still go to a few more beaches later on this summer. And then the other item from My Theresa, I really wish that I got this piece in the color black because now that I tried it on, it's slightly sheer and a very long maxi jersey dress. It's from Kate. It was deeply marked down and I couldn't pass it up. This neckline also comes as a top. The fabric is buttery soft and I really adore the V-neck. This one, I think I have to save it and make it look really nice because, again, it's an all white dress. There's a high risk I'm gonna stain it the first time when I wear it. So I don't know where or how I'm gonna be able to make this dress work. But again, I got it in extra small. So that was the My Theresa order. For this year, I'm so thankful that Faithfull the Brand have me back. I was invited to their sample sale last year, and this year they emailed me again and invited me to their preview day, which is the evening where they let 2 hours for some of their VIP guests to come shop first. 15-20 minutes before the sample set was open, there were already a line of a lot of girls who looked my size, so it felt kind of competitive, but I had a goal in mind. I wanted to specifically go after nice summer top. So halter neck top is something that I've been currently obsessed with. Polka dot prints, and I did actually walk out with something polka dot, and it's crazy. Again, if you follow me on TikTok, you saw this already. This is the only polka dot item that I saw was on the accessory table. There were like a bunch of pareo hats and bags, but there weren't a lot of great options this year for some reason, but this is the only one. I grabbed it really quickly because everyone else was after dresses and stuff, so I went right to the accessory table and I got this one. It gives Jacquemus in a way because of the black and white big polka dot print, but again, it's a slightly sheer piece of scarf or fabric. You can wear this as a top, as a wrap around your bottom. When you're at the pool, at the beach with a bikini, you can also style this as a headpiece. Faithfull the Brand does really great prints when it comes to bikini and one-piece swimsuit. The bikinis were $20 each for the top and the bottoms. So this was $40, very great prices. One-piece swimsuit were $30. Didn't go for any of the one-piece swimsuits because they weren't really fitting me properly when I tried it on. So yeah, I went with another balconette style bikini top. This one, very flattering, very nice brown color and light blue color with some black in it. I'm a small and Faithfull the Brand, by the way. They fit me perfectly. I tried it on already. This is the bottom. I now have to stay away from string bikinis because I wore a set with string bikini bottom in Hawaii and I took a bunch of photos and I don't look good in string bikini, so I definitely need a little bit more coverage when it comes to the bottom. So this one definitely has a little bit more coverage than just like a string, if that makes sense. So for example, like this piece, like this is kind of like not as flattering as something like this on me. So very happy that I got this set. I'm very excited to wear the set out later on this summer. And then I also got this lacy top. Really loud noise. I think it tried to mimic real leather, but it's a cream top. I wish there's a zipper, but when brands do tops like this without a zipper, that means they're just trying to cut costs. Straight neckline, lacy top with the spaghetti straps that are adjustable. Again, I only wish that this one has a zipper, but I can be able to put it on, take it out very easily. This one is size 2. It's really flattering. It's a great summer top. I love this one so much. Again, I already filmed this try-on portion, but then the lighting in my apartment is so bad that the video is so pixelated and I still don't look good in it. It's like I'm so annoyed and it's just such a big waste of time. But this one, I'm so excited. I am building up my dress collection, so I was so pleased when I put this on. It's everything that I've wanted for a maxi summer dress that is slightly dressier because I don't wear a lot of dresses. And every time when it comes to occasion, I always wear the same thing. I've been wearing my same long shorts for weeks now, oversized shirt and shorts, and sometimes a tank top. It's so boring. So I want to have a little bit more style option in my wardrobe. So very glad I went with this one. It's a V-neck linen brown maxi dress with the pockets on the sides. At the bottom, there are additional piece of fabric that's like sewn in here, so it gives the dress a little bit more weight to it, and it's really nice. And I cannot wait to wear this one out. Style with my brown accessories, for example. Might be too much brown, but it's really chic. Doyen is doing their warehouse sale this week, and I really hope that you could be able to score something that you liked. But I don't know, I just think Doyen dresses are a little bit too girly for me and for my style. But I really love them on a lot of the girls that I see. Just tie my hair up for the next part. If you watch my New York City vlog series, the video right after my Hawaii travel vlog, you would know that I was in Soho for a brand project, but I was invited by this Argentinian perfume house. They are like a niche perfume called Fueguia 1833. They have a store in Soho and many stores worldwide, and they're based in Milan, Italy currently, but they were originally from Argentina. It was such a great experience and I felt so special. I love that kind of brand project where I get to talk to the people behind the brand or the people who represent the brand. So I was guided by the gallery supervisor through the whole collection of what they have in store, and I told him my perfume preference. I like musky scent, something that is not too floral, not too sweet, something that is seasonless. And I am so happy with my pick, which I'm going to show you in 1 second. But yeah, if you're in Soho, I highly recommend making a stop. I will write the address of the store on the screen. But this is basically all of the options that they have in store. This is a table. It's kind of like a map of the store with all of the scents. So I was able to sniff a few options, and the gallery supervisor, he marked it down in terms of like what scents that I gravitated towards. It was a really hard decision for me, but I'm so glad that I went with this pick. So this is what the perfume comes with. It comes inside this really cool wooden box. The thing about Fueguia 1833 is that they have the full control from the product development, R&D, scent extraction, to manufacturing, designing, and packaging all of their bottles. And this is the scent that I went with. It is Muscara Ferro J, and in here, as you can see, it's number 144. It's the bottle number 144 out of, for example, like 500 bottles that I make that quarter of the year or something like that. Very gorgeous packaging. Again, I filmed this portion already. I'm just refilming it because I didn't like the lighting when I was filming this. But in the back, there's all of the information. And I already opened it, obviously. And if you open it up inside, there's a paper sampler. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, but everything is so gorgeous and well thought out. Paper with the information about the brand. If you open it up, vertically integrated Fueguia 1833 formulations contain biodegradable ingredients, musk of plant origin, ethanol of organic origin, natural exotic ingredients, free from PCM, UV filter, synthetic preservative, synthetic dye, castoreum, civet, musk of deer origin, animal testing, limited edition production, sustainable energy, quality control with the signature of the person who inspected the perfume. And then when you open it up inside, you can lift this up by just lift up this piece. So basically the perfume was wrapped in here. I think this is a map, but so gorgeous. This is something that I'm for sure going to add to my stationery collection. There's a little note, and this is the perfume. I have been wearing it non-stop ever since I got it. So it's a clear bottle. The cap is like so nice. I'm not really even sure the material of this. And open it up. And in the bottom here, it says made in Italy for 1833. Give off skin scent. It's adapted to each person's pheromone. It feels like a really nice seedy scent. It's light. It doesn't cling to my clothes too much, and it's just refreshing. This is one of the scents that I reach for a lot. Again, it's seasonless, it's unisex. I highly recommend if you are ever in Soho, New York, make a visit, stop inside and explore their collection. Next, I want to show you some PR beauty products. This one is a package from Lancome. It's a plastic container with the rose logo, as you can see. When you open it up, there are 2 products inside. It came with this really big box, and I had to recycle it, and it was an insane amount of packages that I had to recycle. I really appreciate when brands do this in their PR packages, but then at the same time I find that it's a little bit wasteful, because what do we do with this huge plastic box that has 2 compartments inside? Do people keep this as a display? Let me know what I should do with this. They sent me the Genifique Ultimate. I believe this is a serum, but the main event is this foundation. I remember picking the shade of this. So this is Teint Idol Ultra Wear Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 25. Comes with a pump, up to 24-hour wear foundation breathable coverage. Yeah, I appreciate products that come with sunscreen like this for the summertime, but I also always wear sunscreen underneath. So yeah, thank you so much to Lancome. It also comes with this passport. Learn French with Lancome. Bon voyage. Have a good trip. To Belle, you are beautiful. Your passport to Flawless Summer Foundation. If you watch my vlogs or follow me for the past couple of years, I talk about living proof hair products a lot. I, occasionally would acquire one product or two in exchange for content creation from various marketing platforms. But this time they reached out to me personally. It sent me a surprise package. This one is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Dry Shampoo. I actually am using this one currently. Almost done with that bottle, so I'm excited I have restock. Really good dry shampoo. I love the scent of Living Proof products, and I love the nozzle. The product distributed very evenly, and I love the fine mist. This one is Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Advanced Clean Dry Shampoo. Actually cleans hair, adds softness and shine. Looks like this one is new, or maybe it's just like a more professional version of it, but this is the most popular dry shampoo. I've used this one, I have this one. I've never used this, so I'm excited to give this a try. Third one, Living Proof Full Dry Volume and Texture Spray. This one is a finishing spray. Again, I have short hair, short bob, so I always appreciate products, especially spray products like this that add volume and texture and then doesn't add any moisture or wetness to my hair. Very excited to give this a try. And then lastly, in the Living Proof package, this one is the Scalp Care Density Serum Anti-Aging Hair Care Scalp Treatment. This blue bottle with a drop lid. Actually, there's another product. This one is Living Proof Perfect Hair Day High Shine Gloss Instant Shine and Smoothness in Shower Treatment. It's like a treatment after you shampoo and condition your hair. Thank you so much to Living Proof. Next, I have some home products I'm so excited to share. First off, it's this Yaya's Evo Sparta Grease 100% cold press extra virgin olive oil. This is a Greek olive oil. They sent me this one in exchange for some Instagram stories, but I will link this if you are interested in giving them a try. I'm pretty sure they are available at most grocery stores. This is the 500 milliliter bottle or 16.9 fluid ounce. And in the package, they also included this travel size. It's a 3.3 fluid ounces or 100 ml cute little travel size olive oil. I have yet to open this up because I want to do like a cute little recipe video or something featuring the olive oil. And it also comes with this lid. I went to the Hermes detective event, and then each of us was able to go home with a notebook, an Hermes branded notebook. There are some empty pages with the graphic that that you can color. Here's the page that's already colored, and these are the empty pages. And this piqued an interest in me that I should go ahead and, get back into this childhood hobby of mine. I went downstairs to the basement trying to find my old coloring pencils, but I couldn't be able to find them. I had to make a stop at Blick Arts to get some new coloring pencils. This is a Faber-Castell 24 polychromos color pencils. I actually got this one online because it was a separate system than the in-store one. I went to the store and these weren't on sale, but online they were, so I decided to pick this one up. It's a set of 24 coloring pencils, very high quality and super nice. I did some Reddit research and they said that this is one of the best out there. I did color one whole page yesterday. It's been so fun. It's like therapeutic. It's relaxing. Again, I told you I went downstairs to dig through my stationery boxes and I found these notebooks. I don't know how I accumulated it, but I happen to have a yellow. This one is the Moleskine notebook, but I have a yellow one and the black one. This one even has my initial or my name on it. And I'm not really sure. I don't remember how I got this. To have this yellow color. So I think I'm gonna use my Teresa box to store my notebooks because of the yellow color. But this one is the notebook that I use to doodle and just draw a bunch of quotes and practice my lettering. Style and Senses is the name of my blog. It's like a nice notebook to sketch maybe. And then this one is actually a nice one. It's got thicker pages. All I did was just put my name on it. If you follow me on my Substack, read my newsletter, I shared about a post from Emma Chamberlain that she, features some of her kind of portraits using oil pastel, and that piqued another interest in me. So I decided to go for 2 sets. These were also on sale on Blick, so I included it in my order. One is the ocean theme, one is the basic theme. I have never actually colored with oil pastel, and I know it's a tricky material to use, but I only bought 6 of these, 12 total. And hopefully I'm gonna make some time this week to just sit down and kind of play with art, I guess. So yeah, oh my gosh, these are so soft, I know it. And as you can see, like oil pastel will never truly dries, and I have to like kind of manipulate and learn the way around the material, so I'm very excited. And then in the Blix order, I also placed an order of this oil pastel pad. This is what it looks like, and then each page is protected by this sort of like oil absorbent material, and then you can like draw on it. But the thing about this is like I'm wondering why does it not have like a tear out line. So I think people would just like tape around and paint inside of the line, if that makes any sense. So yeah, this one was also on sale, so I bought this. And then last but not least, I have this giant iron steamer. Both are in one, and it's actually called a steam station from Roenta. I actually got gifted this one via Skipper, and in exchange I had to create a TikTok video which is already live on my page. I used to work at my aunt's tailoring shop, so this is something that I'm very familiar with. I worked there during college. I helped out and just, you know, learned how to sew and how to take care of clients' clothes. I know that machines break down, especially when it comes to iron like this, because, you know, calcium build up. I also have a shark iron that I use, very low maintenance. This one is like powerful. It's like professional grade that you can be able to achieve at home. A couple months ago, I did buy a steamer, a handheld steamer on Amazon to replace my old one that's now broken. It didn't really work out because steam that came out from that thing is like so weak. I returned it. So I've been actively looking for a replacement. I know that I have been after the Steamery branded one. I love the design of that, but then they also have a mixed review, and that thing is also kind of expensive. So I don't know, I never got around to buy any of the Steamery steamers. So I'm so glad that I was gifted this one, because this thing is amazing. As you can see, I can bring it up. It's somewhat light because right now it has a full tank of water. You can basically remove this water tank. There's like a little bit over 1 liter of water in here, so it helps prevent you from like having to fill up the water constantly. I did a big steaming session yesterday. I steamed all my shirts, my dresses, and some of the pillow covers and the flat sheet. It is so satisfying because right now I have the parachute linen bedding. If you ever sleep or you own any of the linen bedding, the material, after you wash them, they tend to kind of get wrinkled at the edges, and they don't look as nice. They are naturally wrinkly. I don't mind it, but then at the edges, sometimes the wrinkles get very deep, and it's very hard to get it out using a steamer. So this is an iron. You can basically adjust the setting of how hot you want it to be, and then you can press on the button here to release the steam that comes from this tank. And the whole process, it's so satisfying. And if you have the budget, I highly recommend checking it out, because it is one of the best things that I now own in my home. Like now, the only thing that I want to add to my home or my personal home gadget collection is a Dyson hair dryer, because I don't currently have one. But I'm like so happy that I now own a really nice gadget that I can be able to iron and steam my clothes, because I care about this topic so deeply. I also forgot to include this amazing blue shirt that I just got in from Comsy. I wore it to the Aesop and the Hermes event on one of the hottest days so far this summer in New York, and I told you that I sweated through the shirt so many times, and I was so afraid that I would ruin this material already. I have steamed, have ironed, sweated through it. I don't think I am going to wash it by hand or throw it in the machine. So far, there's no odor, no sweat stain, and this is 100% cotton, but there's some slight sheen to it. It's not the most breathable cotton fabric ever. It is so well made. Initially, I wanted to go for size small, but you know me, I love oversized shirts. I don't like it when shirts are too oversized and too long on me, and this is just the perfect amount of oversizedness and length, and I love it so much. I went with size medium, and the color is called Grecian Blue. The sleeves are a little bit too long, but what I like to do sometimes is to button it and then pull the cuff right here, wherever it feels the most comfortable and it doesn't fall down. Then that's one way that I would style oversized shirts like this. This kind of shirt, I think it also looks really good button. This top button here. I adore the clean triangle cut at the collar. It looks really nice. It is the shirt that Kendall Jenner wore for her house tour around Christmas time last year. It's the lighter blue color she was wearing underneath a sweater. I think this shade of blue is so flattering. Of course, the other way that I would style it is to button the top all the way. As you can see, it feels really nice and comfortable around here. Sometimes some shirts, when I button it all the way, it's very tight and restricting, but this is comfortable and it showcases the clean line of the collar. It's really nice. And then style it with a vintage sweater around Christmas times. That's like one of my favorite styling tricks when it comes to fall and winter styling. I'm gonna unbutton this one here. Sometimes some shirts have really nice cuff. I just fold it up once and wear the shirt casually. In some situation when the sleeves get in the way, I would do another fold, close up the sleeve opening a little bit, and I would just roll it up all the way past my elbow, help making it a little bit more casual. I think it looks really nice, and as you can see, it immediately falls down. You can also fold one more time. That's what I've been wearing the shirt lately, by folding it 3 times, so then the sleeves are nice and concealed and short enough. And I would fold it over past my elbow. That's it. I love the shirt so much. Whenever I iron or steam the shirt, I prefer to do it from the inside because this is what happens when it comes to cotton shirts. This is a trick that I learned from working at my aunt's tailoring shop when I was in college. That some shirt you shouldn't iron directly on the outside of the shirt because it would leave this shiny finish and eventually it will ruin the material. So just to be safe, always iron it at low temperature first. Choose the correct setting. Either it's cotton linen or polyester mix would be a lot lower in terms of temperature, and iron it from the inside and then use an ironing board. I was just filming a video featuring my new Rowenta steam station. So I have this one, it's very cheap. I got it on Amazon. Target also has this as well. It's just nice and convenient. It's a table foldable ironing board. So compact as well. If you have the space, feel free to buy the big one. It's got a lot more surface to work with and it's got a longer leg so that you don't have to bend down. This I find it's convenient because I'm renting. So it's great just to place it on top of my bed or on top of my dining table, on top of any surface that I have. To me, it's so satisfying seeing a wrinkly shirt get a little bit smooth. I don't like to go for the crisp, flat look because that's more for men shirts. But for me, I wear it very casually, so I don't mind my shirts have a little bit wrinkles here and there. For example, at the bottom of the shirt sometimes, because if I wear it once or twice, then the bottom start rolling up and it just doesn't look professional and nice. So sometimes I like to give it a little bit of press. That's a way to help make your outfit look a little bit more put together. I hope you've enjoyed this week's video. Thank you so much for watching and thank you so much for being here. I'll see you next week. Bye!